Hey guys, this is Hillary. This is Offbeat LP. We're gonna try to use a mime to piss off a police officer, I guess. Didn't say it would be easy. Okay. Just need to get him to follow us. Hey, mime. Aren't I interesting? Don't you want to follow me? Don't follow the lady. Don't follow the pretty lady. I'm way more interesting. No.
Well, I'd never! Leave me alone, you man!
Alright, look, aren't we more interesting? Excuse me, look how interesting I am. I'm the protagonist of a video game. Don't you want to be me? Alright, let's see, because I have to be careful or else he'll try to follow that old lady. Don't try to follow that lady. See, now he wants to follow the boy. Stay away from the boy. Ugh!
Hey, stop picking on me! I'll tell my dad!
And then he goes back to his default position. This is tough. I forgot how tough it is to lure a mime. Come on. Come on. Alright, interesting. Look at me. Look what a jackass I am. Come on. Look at me in the 90s. Yeah. 90s video game protagonist. Stay away from that lady. Stay away from the lady. Stay away. Okay. Follow me. Don't follow the old lady. Don't follow the old lady. Oh my god. Don't follow that other man. Okay. Man, don't you want to follow me to the police officer? Okay. Please do this.
Hey, cut that out.
There we go.
I told you to stop that.
Sounds like Hank Hill a little bit.
All right, mister. You want some of this?
Yeah, okay.
Gabriel likes his own cycle much better.
Shut up. Oh, I don't want the radio. Yeah, give me that cop radio. That sweet, sweet cop radio.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 911, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times.
Damn! Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club?
South. Lakeside Drive north of Piedmont Pier, south of the country club.
Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
Oh well.
It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. Got it, Molly.
Thank God. Have a good one, 911.
Interesting.
Man.
Stupid mime. Hey, you! Get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Back. I should make fun of other people's accents. Man, you know when there are hallucinogens in the coffee. Man, I hate it when there's hallucinogens in the coffee, because that is a thing that happens. Okay, so, oh, that's right, so that's the cemetery. So we want, yeah, we want that crime scene. Yeah, I want that crime scene.
The crime scene team is still at the site. Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the general confusion.
Let's see if we can talk to him mostly.
Hey, mostly. Huh? Night, you wiener. I told you not to call me that. Feeling jumpy? Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me? Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, for the book. But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh? It's another one. As you can see, same MO and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
Does it look like a mutilated naked body
Whoa,
within
I'm
feet
in
of her?
love.
Forget it. That's Malia Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Man, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
Gabriel, well.
We've about wrapped it up, sir. It's another clean sweep.
Yeah, let's get the meat wagon moving then.
Ugh.
Do you want to leave an officer here, sir?
Nah, just leave the tape up for a few days.
Yes, sir. If you'll excuse us, sir, we'll take him away.
So another fun voice acting fact, mostly
Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck in the water moccasins, though. I'll be back at the station. Stop by if you want to go over the case.
Thanks.
Mosley's played by Mark Hamill. And again, I don't know if it's Mark Hamill in the new one or not. I feel like the voice sounds different, though. Like, the voices don't sound wildly different, but they sound slightly different.
There seems to be a pattern to the lines in the sand. But if there is a pattern, it's smeared. There's only one small area that's clearly defined.
Let me try to get this down.
That's so gross.
Out down the spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be cleaned again? The grass has a matted appearance there. There are marks in the grass as though some heavy wire object had been set there.
Heavy wire object.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
The drawing is right there.
The partial pattern from the crime scenes intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean?
I think. Where do you... Yeah.
The partial pattern from
Yeah.
the banks of Lake Pontchartrain are rich with clay deposits.
No, what am I doing?
Is that clay?
Bitches love clay.
Yuck.
I think we gotta go to Detective Mosley's. Wait, how do I leave? Okay. to Detective Mosley's office at the police station and talk to him more about the case. So let's do that.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know.
Oh, can I?
Hey, it's a beignet guy.
Great, I'm starved.
Get me one. God, I love a beignet. Can I go in to... Oh, I can't do anything while they're getting it. I can't do anything while they're getting beignets. Okay. God,
Stay put, you.
I will.
Hey,
I won't.
grab me 3, would ya?
I won't do
Sure.
anything. Was I supposed to do something in that time? In the beignet time?
Thanks.
Let me see Detective Mosley.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Let me talk.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Okay, that's what I thought. Let me see. I don't think.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't
Kinda.
answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
Let's go back to Detective Mosley. Hey!
Detective Mosley. Hard at work, I see.
It's you, God help me.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scenes.
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be. But we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the Voodoo Murders case. Now, the first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The M.O. was the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Wow.
Leopard fur? Describe the crime scenes.
Now there's the corpse itself, minus the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood. There are traces of wax from candles. red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens. Also goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Oh, lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
Wow. That's
Any
all I can
witnesses?
say. It sounds intense.
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance.
That's weird.
It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't
Huh.
know why.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
Sure, no problem.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You and me grew up together. You tell me. It's a pretty nice place, even seeing the stuff I see. You know. The quarter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but... hell, I've never known anything else.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like 'em.
Do you have any idea what Cabri sans cœur means?
Hell no. Is that French? My mother spoke it, but I always had a hard enough time just speaking English.
True enough. Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Ha! Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
I don't think there's any relation. Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
How'd you like working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In New Orleans, it's the best place in the world to be one.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police in New Orleans someday. I already know the mayor, and my record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
Okay.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some frickin' salt? Well, you know Annie left me. My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that. Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? We used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Ms. McKelly? You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something. Then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's, too. Like with the remote when she wanted to watch her soaps.
Yep. And it was a great way to pick up women in the library. Oh, those were the days. Oh, nothing. Never mind.
It's your dime.
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualified.
So, I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
I think I do have to do something while he's gone.
Mosley's desk has more groin on it than on his head. Mosley's desk.
Oh, shit.
Here, drink it.
Thanks. Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those little marks around them. We got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Have you ever called a hair club for men?
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
Fantastic.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Why are you surprised?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got any more ideas for photos for the book?
Yeah.
A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer.
I think... Yeah, I need to talk to her, and then... We gotta do more sneaky shit, but I think I gotta do a few more things before I do the sneaky shit. Hold on.
The chute doesn't open.
Oh, fuck off. It's the door. Alright. I'll talk to Officer Franks.
Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
I'm sorry, sir, but I really have to finish these reports.
But you're... Oh, wait, there's that Officer Franks. Hold up. Who's Officer Franks?
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo Murders file? Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if he said so.
There we go.
There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand completely.
So, wait, I don't have it on my person, do I? Is this it?
It's the official police file, containing the partial patterns from the voodoo murders.
Alrighty.
The folder is marked with the warning,
Yeah.
not to leave the police station.
Alright, let's see what we can see. Okay.
The police file contains partial patterns from the first 6 voodoo murders.
Alright. So we need to be sneaky to be able to get a copy of this. So let me see. if
Don't
we
leave
can
the
get
room with that file, please.
that. Oh shit. Okay. Wow. I'll put that on your desk, I guess.
I'm done.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So Here's how we be sneaky.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the right...
Alright. Let's get
I got those photographs you left for me.
Let's take another
Let's
cop
take
off the
another
shop.
cop off the shop.
What for?
I don't think we got your best side.
Really? Okay. I'll have Franks come in again.
Alrighty. Let's do this.
Franks, come back in here with that camera.
That classic 90s video game walk where it's just like slightly
Now
slowly
what,
walking.
sir?
That clown wants another picture. You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. What else could I possibly have to do?
Anything else, Knight?
So we do, hold on, check.
Hold on
my-
a sec while I go check my hair.
Let me check my hair. Yada, yada.
God, Knight, make it fast.
Excuse me, I'm doing anything suspicious here, so I'm very not suspicious. Excuse me, I'm very not suspicious.
Let me see that file again.
Can I photocopy with him just standing there?
Just want to check this machine here.
Okay, and then you gotta put it back or else you'll be in trouble. Okay, so we checked our hair.
Would you just get in here?
Alright.
Hurry up, would you?
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you got it developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
She definitely deals with enough of your shit. Alright, I'm gonna save it. We made lots of progress. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time on Offbeat LP.